Welcome everybody to another episode of Keeks and Squeaks Speaks. I'm Keeks.
And I'm Squeaks.
And we are going to speak about WrestleMania. Okay. Now, we're going to try to squeeze in 2 nights of our favorite moments from WrestleMania. And then we're also going to fit in a little bit of the Raw after WrestleMania, because we all know that's just like the icing on the cake.
That's Street Profits thing.
Yeah, it is. And we want the smoke. So, we of course want to hear your favorite matches down below, so make sure that you comment. And also, if you checked out our previous videos of our predictions, we were fairly right.
I was fairly right. I don't know about you.
I was fairly right on some of them. I was just going with what, WWE likes to kind of mess with us a little bit and switch things up. But I also will get into that within this video. So let's go with your favorite matches from either night with top 2.
I'm going to start with the ladies.
Okay.
Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. I'm tired of seeing Charlotte Flair. Not because she's terrible. I just think kind of like a delicious cake, you can only have so much of it. But I am happy to see Rhea Ripley get that belt
and make history by being, what is it, like a triple crowns? Let's see, she won the UK women's, NXT women's, SmackDown women's, Raw women's. It's quadruple. Go ahead, applause. Rhea Ripley, mommy, I appreciate you, baby.
Not my mommy. That's Dom's mommy.
I mean, she can be mommy. That's fine. Totally fine. Now, there were a few spots within that match that were a little shaky. The way that Charlotte Flair face planted, cringy.
She reverted herself back to her original nose.
If anybody else noticed that, please. If you didn't, please go back on Peacock, check it out again. Look what happened right here. Yeah, there was some swelling. It was rough. That was rough. But like a true champion, she still, toughed it out.
Apparently, she's actually going to take some time off to perhaps
go into some acting.
No, bodybuilding.
She's trying to follow the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair, who also won in bodybuilding too. Yeah, I went there. Definitely went there.
Yeah, my second match though.
Okay.
It's gonna be, of course, Sami Zayn and KO.
Of course.
Finally getting rid of the bloodline.
Applause. But technically you can't get rid of the bloodline because the bloodline is what it is. But they did lose the belts that night. I am still down for day 1.
But I do have a prediction about how this is all gonna come to an end.
Okay.
I want to see this end.
Oh, okay. Teasers. Okay, so I'm gonna go with my favorite top 2. Of course, I have to go with number 1, Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. I have 2 favorite moments from that match. Number 1, took that belt and thank you to our Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio for whooping his son's behind the way that he needed to for so long. It was very necessary, and we all enjoyed it.
Didn't I say Eddie was gonna win?
Technically, yes. Now, being that this is all happening, and of course, that guy, Bad Bunny, got involved.
I thought it was Baboni.
It's Bad Bunny.
Baboni.
Now, since he got involved, we do know that something's coming up because he will also be hosting, what is it?
Backlash.
Backlash. So I think we're
He's
building up
had
to
prior.
something.
I mean, he's had prior
Ring experience, and he is very good in the ring. He's doing way more, as somebody I saw a comment of this. He's doing more than The Rock. Oh, that was not me. That was the people. So just be aware. But I kind of look forward for a nice match, possibly Ray and Bad Bunny versus Dominic and Damian Priest.
puppy commercial.
You got your boots on. You're looking adorable with your boots.
Back from our commercial break. Back to Rey Mysterio and Bad Bunny, that I'd still say it's going to go towards that route of a tag match at Backlash. If I'm right, the creators for WWE, I got your back. Now, I would do it. If Freddie Prinze Jr. can do it,
Ugh.
I can do it. Now, moving on to my next highlight, has to be Edge versus Finn Balor. I'm sorry, Demon Finn Balor. Let's clear that up there.
I'm willing to say that eventually, hopefully, WWE will return the Demon Balor back to his glory of, winning a match. I don't think he's won a match since.
Okay, hold on. Now, given that, I do think that he was supposed to win the match. Now, if you look on his Instagram, he posted recently that he did get, I believe, 14 staples in his head. So he did get busted open. He was injured during the match. I think they had to kind of call it real quick and switch up who was going to win in order to get him out of the ring, get him medical attention to make sure that he was okay. So Finn Balor, speedy recovery. Hope all is well. Edge, you did awesome. I said you were going to win anyways, but I think we kind of know how things were going to play out in a way.
That's your theory?
Yeah, that I'm going with that. It's a.
You're selling it better than Dolph
It's a
Ziggler.
theory.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Moving on.
Okay. Now, of course, we're going to talk about the.
Elephant in the room.
Is it an elephant?
It's a Samoan-sized elephant.
Okay. Of course, you guys who did watch know exactly what we're talking about. They ended WrestleMania with cheating. It's call it what it is. It was a cheat move by our tribal chief, Roman Reigns, who had his cousin, Solo Sikoa, come back into the ring as the ref was distracted, give a Samoan spike to Cody Rhodes, which of course knocked him out for a bit and allowed Roman to pick up the win.
This isn't different. This is how they finish Roman's matches nowadays. Doesn't matter what match it is, there's always going to be interference. However, since we're nearing the end of this video, I get to talk about my prediction and how I believe the bloodline is going to end. And it's going to end the way it started. Jey Uso. I believe what's going to happen in the coming weeks, the whole notion of them losing the belts is going to be blamed on Jey Uso. Who got pinned again? It was Jey Uso, wasn't it? Yeah, so Roman's going to bring this up one day, and it's going to be the whole thing where Jey has to prove himself to be bloodline quality, and he's going to put him through all these little challenges of some sort.
Get the gold, get the gold.
And when he comes up short, Jay's going to flip out, and he is going to attack Roman, and we're going to have another match. Assuming that the match between him and Cody is not going to have a rematch.
It's going to have a rematch.
And assuming he doesn't win that rematch, that's my prediction, is Jey Uso is going to turn on Roman Reigns.
Honestly, I think win or lose in a rematch between Roman and Cody, I feel like he still could possibly just lose the belts, and it would still be a match against Jey and Roman. Because right now, I mean, we talking main event Jey. Come on. He's doing really well out there in these streets. You gotta respect that.
What streets?
You know, the streets in the back.
What back?
The back lots, man. Like, come on.
He's not doing nothing in those streets. Look, the bottom line is this. Right now, we are at the cusp of the new season of WWE. We have Brock Lesnar going against Cody at some point for whatever reason. We have Roman, who now has no challengers because his main challenger is held up against Brock Lesnar. Convenient. Roman is going to be taking time off up until SummerSlam. Fantastic championship right there. I really do think... Oh, and we have this other nugget of news too. The fact that WWE was sold. And I have a prediction with that too. Considering Vince and the boys are no longer the majority holder, I think that Vince would rather destroy his brainchild than have someone get rich on it. And it's not going to be blatant. It's not going to be like, oh, we're going to have Roman Reigns relive Doink the Clown. He's the new Doink. No, it's not going to be something like that. It's going to be subtle. And you're going to notice the stories are going to get stupid. The performers are going to do what they can to be good. But the stories, they're going to be stupid. Just watch. Just watch. And when you start to see it, just remember who told you that it happened. This guy right here.
With that being said, we're going to go ahead and end this video. And we are going to be looking forward to all your comments and your possible trolling. Let's see what were your favorite highlights of WWE?
It doesn't matter what your favorite highlights was, because I'm Squeaks.
And I'm Keeks.
And this was Keeks and Squeaks. Bye.